Hi, everybody, and welcome to Braxton College. I want to first congratulate you on your enrollment into one of our diploma or degree programs. This is a brief introduction to Orbund, which is our student management software. You're going to use this system quite often, but during the application process, this is really important. This is where you're going to upload all of your application and enrollment documents that we're going to be sending reminders for before your class starts. We do need these done before you actually start the class to make sure your application is complete. So this is a pretty brief overview of that. It's a very simple process for you to do this. So the very first thing, once you apply into our program, within 24 or 48 hours, you're going to receive a username and password into Orbund. So this is our system. Once you receive that username and password, you go ahead and log in. I'm going to do a fictitious, make sure it's in student, sorry. Once you log into the system, it takes you in a pretty generic homepage. It will have tuition or anything that's outstanding. Keep in mind, as we enroll you into a full program, whether that be EMT, paramedic, fire, or a full degree, the system will auto-populate quite a few things in there. So a degree, for example, an EMS degree requires EMT and paramedic and several general education. It will auto-populate all of those, and it will come up with a fee. Well, if you're transferring in EMT or paramedic, we will go in and back that out, that it's a transfer credit, not a bill from Braxton College. So again, just make sure you talk with our admissions staff if this is inaccurate, and it's usually that takes place. So once you get your username and password, please make sure you log in. You're going to go to your account profile here on the right-hand side. Once you click on that, you're going to see your personal information. This is Mickey Mouse. Okay, please make sure your personal information is correct. This is how we're going to communicate with you quite often, from your cell, and just as importantly, your email address. So Orbund, we have the ability to send you text messages and emails. We will also send you electronic documents to sign. Make sure this is accurate. This is loaded based on your application. So when you apply and fill out those fields, this is how this is populated. So again, make sure this is accurate. If you do change it, make sure you make the edits here, and on the bottom hit save to make sure that we have the most up-to-date information. If you are going to be taking classes with us online, such as the degree program, this email address here is how we enroll you onto Canvas. This is where your email invites are going to go for the classes that you take. So again, this is very, very important for you to make sure that this is accurate. Now, as we get in, no matter what program you're taking, EMT, paramedic, fire, degrees, you're going to go to this general admissions form tab here. When you click on that, you will see there's nothing been submitted. You're going to submit your driver's license, social security, high school diploma. Several of you have done this while you're applying, which is great. But once you start the process, please make sure everything is uploaded. Now, as we talk about uploading a file, please do not upload a picture of something you took up against the wall or down on your desk. Make sure it is a PDF form. So there's a dozen scanner applications that you can use on your phone. Several phones have note sections that you can do, that you can scan documents into a PDF. They need to be clean, they need to be legible, and they need to be straight. So please make sure you take that extra second to scan the documents correctly and upload them here. Now, regardless of the program you're in, if you're going to upload a driver's license, for example, it's very simple. You would click on that, choose your file. Now, that's going to take you to your computer files or wherever it is. So say I wanted to upload, this was my driver's license, I would upload that. Okay, once I load it, I would upload it. Okay, it would say it's successful. Now you must hit save. So when you hit save now, and I go back to my admissions documents, you can see that there's a file there. That should take place for your social, your high school diploma, your CPR card, if it applies to you. Okay. And then you can delete it if you need to, if it's the wrong file that you uploaded. There's several forms here, like your enrollment agreement, your admissions, your FERPA. Those are going to be electronically sent to you. And I'll talk about that in just a second of what you need to do. Program specific forms, if you're in EMT program, then obviously you click on EMT and see the documents that need to be uploaded. Same with paramedic, same with degree, and same with fire. If you're a degree student, then we do need copies of your licenses. If you're not a nurse, then it would not apply. If you're not in our BSN program, you can upload unofficial transcripts that you have from other colleges, but you cannot upload officials. That is something we will do for you when we receive them. The degree mapping is also something we will do. So we'll work with you on those, but we want to make sure that you do the generic ones, the high school diploma, the social security, some of the attestations that are going to be sent to you, your driver's license, and so on. Some are obvious that you're able to upload. Now, when you're in your profile under this start page, there's going to be several forms that are sent to you electronically. Those are going to appear here in the forms requested, and they'll start to line up. You can see I have 2 forms here. They're both checked, which means I've signed them. Okay. If they're not signed, it will just say submit. So you need to click on that. It will take you to the electronic form. Click yes, no, whatever the form is, you're going to sign with your mouse, and then hit submit, and then refresh your screen, and it will change to green as submitted. So please don't just wait for email response. When you log into Orbund, you'll be able to see the electronic forms here as we send them, and those may change over the next few days. So make sure you continue to look in here and say, oh, I've never received the form. Log back into your Orbund every few days and make sure that there's nothing here that says submit. If it says submit, it's not complete. Okay, and you'll be able to do that very quickly electronically. Again, so don't email those back to us. Those are done and processed right from here. Now, some of the other things that Orbund I think is really going to help you with, we do receive calls of people that, I want my final grade, or I can't see my grades. Well, you can see that here in your academic transcripts. Okay, when you click on there, if you're taking classes through Orbund, or through Canvas, those are not official. That's for the instructor. Once those are complete, we enter them into here. So you can see Mickey Mouse hasn't done real well in his classes, but anything that has an IP is in progress. So if you're in paramedic school, for example, and you have a couple different terms, if you have not started that term yet, it's still going to say in progress. Once the grade is submitted, it will change into that grade. And you can print this screen. You can print an unofficial transcript here if you need to submit that to your employer or something like that. Official transcripts need to come from the institution themselves. So this is a quick way to see what your final grade is, and it will always be here for you, and how many credits you've earned. So this is an important part of Orbund. Under finance, you can see you'll be able to make payments, see your invoice, any financial terms that you have. If you're on one of our loan programs, you'll see those also under your documents tabs here. So again, please make sure if you need to reach out to us, you can always do that through the communication section. But our biggest thing today is we wanted to make sure under the accounts and profile, you understand how to upload those documents. So click on general admissions, upload whichever document that you need, okay, and then hit save. Delete that, save, okay. And then go to your program specific tab and upload any documents that you need that may be pending. And we'll send you several messages through admissions. But again, PDF forms, make sure they're clean, straight, no backgrounds. It's just the document itself. Several phone apps will do it. Even phone notes can do that for you. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us in the office. and hopefully we can guide you in the right direction, but this should get you started in your application process. Thank you.